Hey guys, what is up? It is a friendly neighborhood Ubergoose here, back again with another Isaac breaking run. This time, Pyromaniac. We're in this one for the long haul. This one's gonna be a breaking run. I see the Spirit Heart. I'm not gonna pick it up yet. This one's hopefully gonna be a breaking run. Starting with Pyromaniac. I'd say probably a solid 8 out of 10 Pyromaniac runs will turn into a breaking run. So. Let's hope for that 8 out of 10 then. We'll see how it goes down. We'll see what happens. Obviously putting bomb here. That's actually awesome. Get the key. Get the bomb back, which is sweet. Gonna blow this up. This should be a secret room. And 3 troll bombs. Never seen that before. How intriguing. Gonna check out the shop, of course. This is the way to do it. Nope, not worth it. And unfortunately, well, okay, so habit's worth it. Habit can allow us to do what we want to do in a sort of roundabout way. Hopefully we actually get good payouts on blowing this up, because we actually need good payouts. Thank you. That should actually do it. Yeah. Guaranteed to get 16 cents. Nice. Ideal scenario was, of course, just do that and have 1 bomb left over. So now we have the habit. So now we're there. We've accomplished our goal. Now all we need to do is find a room on the caves that has explosive shooting enemies that can blow open a door, and that's it. That's all we need. It'll take a while, but we'll find Sharp Plug this way, right? It'll happen. And yeah, that's pretty much that. That sums it up. We're gonna get Sharp Plug, and then we're gonna try. Well, we'll get Sharp Plug and Explosive Tears because we can get both on the same floor. That has an enemy that shoots Explosive Tears. So we're there. We've done it. Just gotta go through the motions at this point, which is awesome. I'm really glad that I'm actually at that point. Actually, I shouldn't have picked up these Spirit Hearts because I'm missing out on. Well, it's probably just a golden chest. Let's be real here. Wouldn't do self-sacrifice rooms pay out with iron chests. Rarely, I guess. I don't know. It happens sometimes, I guess, but. Not often enough for me to actually care too terribly much about it that I missed it. Technically, it doesn't have to be caves to get what I'm talking about with a room full of enemies that shoot Explosive Tears. However, it's most common on caves, so that's where we'll basically aim for. So I'm not actually going to go into any shops before caves unless I actually already have a shitload of cash. Pearl, okay. So we have Matchstick, which means that we should get more bomb drops than usual. So far, it's not really acting that way, considering we've had, what, 1 bomb drop? In total? Like, we had the 5 to start from Pyromaniac. And, well, we got 1 from a Tinted Rock, I guess, if you want to count that. But as random drops, well, Troll Bomb. Technically, that's a bomb, I guess. Matchstick does, like other bomb-related things, it will cause troll bombs to appear occasionally. Which appear occasionally, anyway. Basically, troll bombs are just re-rolled bombs. Bomb drops. Butterbean. No, Dark Bomb. That's quite good, I think. So let's grab Dark Bomb. My goal this run is probably do deals with the Angel, because I do want Sacred Heart. I haven't, like I said... like I say every run, I haven't actually fucking seen a Sacred Heart in ages. So if I find a Sacred Heart, that'd be awesome. So this should be another pay. That's 3 full red hearts. Dark Bomb. Does he not? You know what? I think I might have cracked the code. He might not actually deal with overflow. Right? So if he picks up... Right. So he picked up 2 red hearts, right? And you'd think, oh, that's 1 full payout and then a third of another payout, right? but I think in reality it's just one full payout. And, well, no, because he does overflow. Never mind, I'm retarded, because he definitely does. I'm like, thinking logically, I'm like, yeah, this lines up, yeah, wait, except that it absolutely is wrong. So Larry Jr. is a fucking dingle. I meant to say dingle in like a kind of like a, you know, like a pejorative sort of a sense. I didn't, as I was saying it, I didn't really realize that, you know, obviously there's a boss named Dick. Can you stop shoving your face into my dick? I don't appreciate that. Alright. Synth oil is good. Krampus is ideal if we're going for deals with the angel. Because that means that we'll get Krampus out of the way. Hopefully, the Krampus getting out of the way, it will be a lump of coal. You know, it's not the end of the world if it's not a lump of coal. There's actually no way to, you know, take a deal with the devil in this situation, so this won't harm our deal with the angel opportunities, no matter what happens. And, like I said, lump of coal is ideal, so sick. I would like a tears upgrade at some point, but that's okay. We'll wait for it, you know, in due time. Let's see, there's a dark bomb, yeah, I'm gonna save my final bomb. So now we're on the caves. Catacombs would be ideal, but caves is fine. Caves, there should be potential of a room existing that meets the requirements I've described. Basically, it needs to be like a small room, right? So like a 1x1 with enemies that shoot explosive tiers that I can maybe not coerce, but like, you know, basically enemies that'll blow up the doors, right? That's what we're talking about. Okay, so I'm not gonna, well, I guess there's no harm in re-rolling it now. So we'll do that. If we don't find a room with the explosive enemies, that's okay. We'll just try and do it next floor. But if we do find a room with explosive enemies, we will absolutely take advantage of it. And they can't be, sorry, I keep saying explosive enemies. I should say explosive projectile enemies, because explosive enemies don't quite work. Because they're a lot more finicky, and obviously, you know, you don't want them to die. You don't want the room to complete, right? You want to be in full control. All right. So if these were like, you know, regular bomb flies, for example, it would be a bad, that wouldn't be a room that I would want to use. I could use it. I wouldn't want to, though. That would be awful. Because you'd not only have to fucking, you know, you'd have to do a lot of dumb shit. I guess we'll save the reroll. Because, yeah, here's our boss. So, not on this floor. That's okay. I can live with it. I would like our deal with the angel right now. If it doesn't happen, you know, it'll be okay. I won't cry about it. Well, alright, I'll cry a little bit. I'll cry off camera, though. It won't be on camera. So Gertie Jr. is a fucking asshole. You know, the usual. Okay, that's fine. Evil Up doesn't actually do, it's not like an Evil Up, it doesn't do anything, so don't worry about it. Okay, so we are gonna check out the shop, because now we have an excess of bombs. So first I'm gonna reroll this. D100, not what I'm looking for, believe it or not. Somebody in the comments said I should do a D100 run. No. It's a garbage item. D100 and D4 are fucking meaningless, worthless sacks of shit. And they shouldn't exist. They have so many issues. I could go into it, but like, there's so many issues. So 9 volts, obviously the opposite of what we want. So I will exit through this door, however, so that unlocks in case we do want to backtrack, but I don't think I have any reason to. I'll take it. So Eve's Mascara will decrease our tier rate, but I deal a lot more damage. Shot speed's also down. Maybe that was a bad choice because we have Lump of Coal. Actually, that was definitely a bad choice. Shouldn't have done it. Oh well, it's done. More burst damage. Maybe we'll get a chocolate milk and it'll pay for itself. Curse of the Blind. This is the worst possible scenario for our, basically our last chance for our, you know, full breaking to commence. But we can deal with it. The perfect way to deal with it, in a perfect world, we would just, you know, our shop item would just be a black handle, right? So, I mean, the good news is we're, you know, one-shotting wall spiders, which is awesome because they're annoying as shit normally. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, it's fine. Can't really access that. That's fine, though. So is tonight just the Curse of the Blind night? Like, was Isaac reprogrammed to just give Curse of the Blind every run? It must have happened that way. It's the only thing I can think of that would explain tonight. Alright, what do we got? Kane's Other Eye. Wow. Cool. Great. Okay. Greed. Alright. Greed's actually ideal, I'd say. I'm not liking the fact that it's this layout for Greed, though. This room layout's one of the most infuriating. Because there's so many rocks to block your goddamn bullets, and the only way that you can hit Greed is by exposing yourself in a short-range situation. Steam Sale is ideal. That'll allow us to buy anything we want from future shops for half off. And also, because that was on Cave 2, that means we will get at least one more guaranteed actual shop, as always, which is awesome. I can't avoid damage there. There's no way. If you can't actually kill the bomb flies fast enough, it's pure luck. Which is awesome. Everybody loves pure luck mechanics when it comes to survival in a game that's already as punishing as Binding of Isaac Rebirth, of course. That was me. That was on me, you know. I'll own up to it. When the game fucks me, I'll make it sure that, you know, you guys know. However, when I have fucked up, I will also make sure that you guys know. These motherfuckers are really pissing me off. I just don't get why I get Curse of the Blind every goddamn time that I'm fucking doing this shit, dude. So 2 bombs and a key for a one of those chests. A rock chest, a stone chest. Explode chest. Not sure if I like that. I don't know if I like those odds. I'll keep it in mind though. Dude, Kane's Other Eye is doing work this run. Alright. So Mega Fatty, asshole. Don't like Mega Fatty. It's way too much health. Can the Dingleberries fuck off though? They have fucking the weirdest AI. It's just unpredictable. Cool, Mega Fatty. Thank you for the fucking guaranteed damage jump. No deal? Oh my god, dude. Jesus Juice is nice, but fucking no deal. Ugh. This happens to me every goddamn time. Oh, breaking run. Better not ever get deals ever or other breaking items. Get one fucking breaking item and just get punished for it. Every single floor just fucking shits on you. This is why I need a break from breaking runs. Like, this is why I need to do like synergy runs a reasonable amount of the time. Is because every breaking run this happens. Confirmation bonus, blah, blah, blah. Fucking every run. Every one. Every single one. There's not been a single breaking run where this shit hasn't happened. So we can utilize this room, actually. Maybe. Probably not. It's one explosive enemy, and he doesn't even shoot towards you, so we can't utilize this room, there's no way. But we will look for the shop, of course, as well as our item room. That is the shop. That's pretty good. Found it nice and quick. Why can't I dodge? Why do I freeze up when I see the twin bullets firing at me? Oh, super great, cool. I hate you. I hate you so goddamn much. I can't not get hit. Oh, I'm so fucking done with this shit. I'm so done. Super Greed shoots 4 bullets in a pattern which will not hit you if you stand still. I stand still and he hits me. It doesn't make fucking sense. It doesn't add up. This is a room that I can use. That's a room I'll very much use. So now we can get explosive tears. I'm gonna take a, you know what, fuck it. I can't not take damage. I'm just gonna drop a bomb and clear it out. This room is impossible to deal with, so I'm just gonna fucking end it like that. That's it. Easy enough. No. Unfortunately, no. I'm going to Ipecac pretty much. This is not the shortest journey. So I'm just gonna keep sitting right in the door. Just non-stop sitting in the door and let them grind up against me. And it should sort itself out. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it'll work eventually. I'll just take some extra hits every now and then, which isn't the end of the world. And I know I'm taking red art damage, so this will fuck us out of a deal on this floor again. But that's okay. This will set up the last couple floors really nicely. So I never want them to run me all the way away from the door. So that's why I'm basically going through and more or less wasting trips. Because if they shove me away from the door, it might actually be really hard to get through the door. Which I guess isn't a huge deal, but... you know. I don't want to get fucking killed in the room that I'm going to utilize to get my charges and shit. Excuse me? What the fuck was that? They just, 4 of them just huddled around and just gangbanged me. They didn't shoot any tears. The wafer. That would be another item that could be good, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to pass. I'm going to Ipecac. Who knows, maybe it'll even be the last item that I see. Maybe I'll just empty the pool entirely. Might happen. I'm going to Ipecac. I'm committing. Nothing will sway me otherwise. This isn't that long of a trip, to be honest. I guess it doesn't really make a huge difference whether or not they bully me off of the door. Because at the end of the day, like, if I actually die in that room, that means I took 8 hits without a single explosion being shot at me. And that seems very unlikely. Well, that's not entirely true, because, you know, I'd have to get hit twice as much as explosions happening, which seems unlikely. That's more accurate. Right? Anarchist Cookbook, what an item. Actually, I could use Anarchist Cookbook. Well, not really. It'd be really fucking finicky, but technically I could use it. Technically. What I'd have to do, right, is I'd have to run into fire, use the cookbook, regenerate the cookbook, get hit by explosions, reroll, but like then I'd have to reroll itself, right? So that doesn't even work anyway. Alright. So this is how you do it. This is how you break a run. Slow and steady. So, when I need to charge a lot, I'm pretty much just gonna get into the middle of the room. Because that's a much faster way of charging a lot, so I don't get shoved out of a door. So now I've found the strategy. Add the theory. Theory was, you know, a little bit unrefined, but now we're down. We got it. We got the strat. We got it. We're good. We're nailing it. I just need to find the item. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Just need one more hit. Get me through here. Alright. That's not Ipecac. Similar. Chemical peel. Similar to Ipecac. In like a very, very loose kind of way. Can you blow up the door? Thanks. That was rude as fuck. Nobody blew up the door. So I'll be doing this for a while. There'll probably be a timestamp somewhere that you can use to skip all this shit. Probably. Not guaranteed to happen. Sometimes I'm lazy. Although most of the time I like to think that I'm not exactly lazy about it. Because, I mean, I think I missed one video. I think there was like one video where I didn't put timestamps in, but I think all the others, even ones where it's like I wasn't even doing shit for that long, I put timestamps in. So, I'll try my best. Forgive me if I miss a couple. As you can see, when it comes to attempting to acquire a specific item in the Binding of Isaac Rebirth for the personal computer, it's tough as fuck. Like, there's no really good way to force it to happen, right? It's just like, you know, it does or doesn't happen. Like, this is your best option. Which, I don't think I have to tell you is frustrating. I think you can deduce that for yourself. Maybe not frustrating, but
boring could be a word to describe it.
All right, I need you guys to shoot more fucking bombs. All right, that's good. I got real low there. They were not cooperating much. Can you please? Thank you. God damn it. I'm gonna hunt for some explosions. There we go. Okay, we're getting some HP back. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Can you please just give me? Thank you. Okay. I really don't feel comfortable leaving with fucking missing a full heart. Half heart I can deal with. Full heart is that's spooky town. Population skeletons, so that's, I mean, that's the way to get your health back, right? Is just jam yourself into a wall. It's not the best way to charge, but it's the best way to get your health back for sure. Ooh, use Satanic Bible. No, it'll give me a black heart, and then I'll lose it. Not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, good, 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 good. I'm going back. Getting health back. Alright, you know what? Close enough. I have a bomb. I'm gonna drop a bomb right here. So I don't have to keep walking around these skulls. And get my health back. Nice. Justice. Could call it that, I suppose. Do you have a payout? Thank God he does not. Alright, we're gonna play it safe from now on. Because that was spooky. I don't want that to happen. That was my fear. When it came to running to the middle of the room, is that I'd be taking so much damage. Like, I take the damage just fine, but their bombs undershoot, and I don't get healed enough, right? That was my fear. Nice to poop. So, basically what I'm saying is I'm gonna be a pussy now. A very alive pussy. I'm now watching on OBS. I'm looking at my second monitor. Can you guys shoot explosions? Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Alright, maybe I have to move a little bit. Maybe if I just immediately hold up their AI bugs. Apparently that happens with some enemies. Like Mom's foot doesn't stomp in the center of the room if you enter the room and then immediately take a step back. So maybe that was the problem. Maybe I should try and remedy that. What the fuck? Just shoot me. God damn it. Fucking shoot your bombs at me. What is so hard? They're just such assholes, dude. Monster Manual. We could do the Monster Manual trick if we, you know, had already gotten our explosive tiers. Alright, good enough. That's good enough. You know what? I'll leave with the one missing full heart. That's fine. I can deal with it. How to jump. Alright. Nice books. Good books. Nice books. I like books. Fuck books. So, I will say, the enemies that walk at you are probably a lot scarier than the enemies that slowly and randomly wander around that shoot explosions. Because the guys that charge at you are a lot fucking scarier and a lot more lethal in case you get unlucky, which I have been getting slightly, I would say. Because they're just not shooting bombs enough. Uh-oh, okay, get out. Alright, we're good. This is when I wish I had like 12 red hearts. But most other cases I wouldn't want 12 red hearts, so I'm okay with it. Get me, yeah. Alright. Come on, Ipecac. Thank you. I was gonna say, sooner or later. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're good. I mean, our Ipecac shot does a reasonable amount of damage, I suppose. Right, I forgot what moving enemies felt like. Enemies that can damage you. I forgot that they existed. You know what? I'll do it. Glad I did. The bombs aren't the greatest, but you know what? I'm alright with it. Paid for itself. I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. Alright. So, this is Necropolis 1. Probably won't get a deal on this floor. However, if we do, I hope it's a deal with the Angel. Probably not getting a deal, like I said. Took a bunch of red art damage, of course. Got a deal, is with the Angel. This is basically best case scenario. So I don't want to shoot the fire, because the fire is my means with which to reroll. Fuck. I have no way of injuring myself outside of the fire, so... Reroll. These are not what I'm looking for. 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Reroll. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Reroll. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just looking for Sacred Art Godhead. Can I just have both, please? God. Isn't that fucking hard? That's just gross. Good joke. Nice joke. It's a good one. Holy water, what a funny joke. Look at this guy, he's joking. He's a jokester. Alright, so what'll happen now, because presumably, I believe that's like everything, right? Oh, okay, now we're done, right? Now I think that's the whole Angel Room pool aside from the 2 special items. So basically what'll happen is we'll start seeing item room items, I'm sure. Okay, I'm bad at remembering the Angel Room item pool because you never actually have an opportunity to see it all, so... Alright, now we're in item room items. That is 30 touch. That is absolutely not in the Angel Room pool. So now what'll happen is it'll keep re-rolling pretty much into Godhead Sacred Heart. Is 30 touch part of the pool? Or did I just get Miter Prayer? Okay, because I didn't see those before, so maybe 30... No, 30 touch can't be. 30 touch was re-rolled from one of the special items. It had to be. But then why would 2 more Angel... I don't know. Don't worry about it. It doesn't make sense. We're gonna eventually find him. We'll be there eventually, alright? That's the plan. Slow and steady wins the race. That's all that happens. We might actually see a shitload of breakfast because we've already gone through, like, all the fucking item room pool. Hey, look. Another fucking my reflection. DAE Le Suicide King Challenge XDDDDDD. Once again, my immaculate Reddit impression. So basically, it's continually trying to give me Sacred Heart, Godhead. But because they're special items, they have a chance of being re-rolled into non-special items because we have a reasonable number of special items seen. The first one will make it a 50% chance, the second one will be 75% chance of being re-rolled, that is. So, an Ipecac, D6 are special. What else do we have that's special? Is that it? Pyromaniac, I think, is also special. So that's 3 special items. I believe that's it. We might have seen another one. I actually don't remember. Regardless, we don't have the highest chance of actually seeing the 2 special items. But we're going until we get them, so. And we might even be re-rolling through breakfast for a while to get them. Like, that could very well happen. So be prepared for that. Charm of the Vampire, what a great item. So once again, probably going to be a timestamp. I'm feeling generous, so I think I'll actually do it this time. I'm going to hope I did it. Because I don't want people being like, duh! I stopped watching after fucking 8 minutes of you doing this shit. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Well, that's what the timestamps in the description are for. So my brain keeps, like, fucking... Like, you know, I'm basically kind of half paying attention, right? Because if I give it my full attention... Oh, we have to pass up on monsters. I'm doing it. I haven't seen Sacred Heart in so long. I need this. But yeah, like, if I give my full brain power, right? Oh, Cricket's body, fuck. Then I'll probably want to, like, shoot myself, right? So I'm intentionally not devoting my full brain power, but it could get me killed. Will it get me killed? Probably. But it could. Living on the edge, man. Only 2 hits from death every time that we get our D6 charged. I'm committing. I don't care how many cool items I see here. If it's not Godhead or fucking Sacred Heart, I'm saying fuck you. Do. 2020, tech point 5. The game is laughing at me. It's like, oh, you said you don't care if you see cool items. Oh, here you go then. Stop doing this to me, game. I don't deserve this. Maybe I deserve it. Those are some items. This is just Necropolis 1, right? Yeah. Wow. That's fucked up. I'm gonna get there, dude. I need this. I need this. So Death's Touch, Ipecac, is one of the biggest non-bows in the game, which is so frustrating. Just because the explosion radius is smaller than the tier size. Like, by default. You need, like, a soy milk to make it actually work. Oh, look at D4. I love that item. What a cool item. I'm gonna grab it. Oops, I didn't grab it. Shit. There we go. Sacred Heart acquired. Oh, yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. So our tier rate is fucking pitiful now. That's okay. Sacred Heart, of course, also gives you an HP upgrade, along with all the other benefits that it gives, such as a massive damage multiplier, as well as tier size up, shot speed down, tiers down, homing shots. So that's our shot. So I want the Godhead, not only because it's cool as fuck, but also because if I don't have Godhead, I'm gonna kill one enemy every shot, which means one enemy every like 4 seconds, which is it's not good. That's not fast enough. So we need the aura, right? We need the halo. I will say, Sacred Heart seems to have made our Ipecac bombs shake the screen a hell of a lot more. But maybe that could just be the fact that the tier rate down has made me expect it to shake more. So, of course, you know, if we do run out the pool entirely, right, then our final item room on the next floor, considering we're still in Acropolis 1, we'll just have breakfast. That's fine, to be honest. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't think I need anything past what I have here. If I get Godhead, which I will get Godhead. It's just a matter of time. That's just a theory. A game theory. How many times have I actually referenced that in this series? Probably like 4 or 5. If I had to guess. It's a great video series, game theory. I don't like the fact that they have like the extra things. If it was literally just nothing but fucking MatPat doing, you know, game theories, specific game theories, like, you know, I'd be way happier than it having random fucking brief history of gaming with Mr. I use a voice change a lot. Like that shit's just so boring. I don't understand how people can actually watch it. He says as he sits fucking standing in fire for 10+ minutes. Oh, it's just boring. I don't want anybody to watch it. Man, those would be some powerful spiders. I didn't think Godhead would be this fucking rare based on how many times I've actually gotten it in the past, just randomly. This is the 3rd time I've ever had Sacred Heart. Technically 4th if you include the Judas seeded run to unlock Lost. But I don't really count that. It's a seeded run, it doesn't count, right? Proptosis. That sounds hilarious, but once again, we gotta commit. And here's the other thing. Proptosis would be awesome. So would Polyphemus, but you have to remember, I don't want those because it increases the tier size, which normally I fucking love, but with Ipecac, big ol' no-no. Not what you want. Not even a little bit. Increased tier size of Ipecac means decrease in Ipecac shots landed on enemies, which is bad. Here we go. Ah. 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 It's like a horse. Ooh. Ouch. Ah. Oof. Ow. Help, I've fallen. And I can't get up. Ow. Ooh. Ouchie. Damn it. Cookies. What do people say when they get angry? I've heard my dad say sugar. It's really funny, actually. My dad, when, like, he tries his best not to swear. Not, you know, I respect that. If I didn't have Ipecac, I'd be all over that chocolate milk. He tries his best not to swear, and I respect it. But when, like, first of all, he gets injured a lot. In, like, really fucking weird ways. But the point is, he'll, like, you know, he'll fucking, like, his finger will get slammed in a window or something, which did happen. Like, you know, his finger will get slammed in a window, and he'll do the recoil, right? The recoil of, fuck, you know, my hand got slammed in a window. So he, like, flings back, pulls his hand back, right? And then, like, covers it with his other hand like a nurturing sort of a thing, right? And then he'll wave it around a little bit, and he'll start to say shit. Clearly that's what he wants to say. So he'll go, sugar! And it's so fucking funny to me. I'm like, Dad, you can say shit. You can say shit. If you hurt yourself real bad, you're allowed to swear. You're allowed to swear anyway. You know, it's just they're words. You can use whatever words you feel suit what you're trying to do, right? But yeah, he does that. And then pretty much the only time he, like, I actually don't think I've ever heard him say fuck. That's, now that I think about that, that's bizarre. No, maybe he has. No, he definitely has, but he's yeah, he has, but not often. My mom, on the other hand, she swears a lot. You know what? She's allowed to. She's a grade school teacher, so I believe she is perfectly allowed to swear as much as she wants when she's home and the dog's shit on her bed. I have no issues with her saying, God fucking damn it, these fucking dogs. Holy shit. I got no problems with that. That's a problem with our dogs occasionally. Like, okay, they get sick, right? You know, all animals will get sick at some point in their lives, right? And, like, most animals, when they get sick, they just kind of get, like, lethargic. Sometimes they'll puke, right? Our dogs, for some reason, just, like, they spew it at every hole. Right? Like, our dogs were sick for the past, like, week or so. And, like, it was just, like, a regular, like, some sort of a stomach bug or anything. It wasn't anything serious, but holy shit, like, my mom came home one day, and there was, and here's the thing, right? When I'm home during the day, I let the dogs out, like, every 2 hours, basically, right? I let them out very frequently. It's not like I, you know, let them sit inside for fucking 8 hours, right, while my mom's at work. Actually, she's normally, like, gone 10 hours or something, because she has to go early and then stay late. Right, but, so I let them out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right, 2 p.m. My mom came home at 4, right? It's 2 hours later. I was about to let the dogs out. I hear my mom come home. I'm like, okay, she, you know, she'll get it. She'll let them out. And then, she fucking runs downstairs, right? Holding, like, 7 blankets in her hand. Freaking out. And I'm like, what the hell? And she tells me, so we have 2 dogs, Banjo and Mia. Banjo's really weird, big dog, mix of like a million breeds. Mia's small little Affenpoo, I think. She could be a Labradoodle or an Affenpoo. She looks like she could fit either. She's definitely poodle though, we know that much. But yeah, so Banjo puked on the rug in the living room. Mia pooped on my mom's bed. Our cat Callie pooped on a chair. Then when my mom got home, you know, all this had happened. She made the dogs go outside, right? Mia then puked outside. And then she came back in, went up to my mom's bedroom, looked my mom dead in the eyes, and just started peeing on the rug in her bedroom. And like, what the fuck? Right? Like, that's the point where you're like, alright, maybe we shouldn't own dogs. Like, that's probably the worst it's been in a long time. Man, when's Godhead gonna show up? That'd be cool. If I got that item. I mean, now that I've seen Sacred Heart, I've seen so many special items, I think that it's just gonna reroll so many fucking times that it's gonna be stupid dumb luck. I've been in here, I've been on this floor since like 14 minutes, I think. That sounds about right. But yeah, the thing is, right, no matter how angry we get at our pets, like, they're so fucking awesome. I don't think there will ever be a point for the rest of my life where I won't own a dog or a cat or multiple of each. Because I love animals. They're so cool. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that I would feel that way considering I grew up with 2 cats, 2 dogs at all times in my life. Like, we have 2 dogs, 2 cats right now. And only one of them has been part of, I guess, that grouping. We've had a total of 9 pets in my life. No, not 9. I mean 7. 7, yeah. Yeah. So we had Jessie, who was a golden retriever collie mix. She had 1 ear up, 1 ear down. It was really adorable. Then we had Ashley, who was a golden retriever. And then those were the first 2 dogs that we had. And then our first 2 cats was my cat Tiger, who was just a, black tabby. Really cute, really affectionate. And then Callie, who we still have, who is just a big old fart. She's gigantic, and she likes to sit on her perch all day because she hates everything. So she's very old right now. She's 12? 12? 13? Somewhere around there. Maybe she's not that old. Yeah, because 12 or 13, that's not that old. And then our dogs passed away first, which, adds up. Dogs generally have a shorter lifespan than cats. So when Jessie passed away, we got Banjo, who's the greatest dog of all time. And then when Ashley passed away, we got Mia, who's a little shit and we hate her, but, And then Tiger recently passed away, and we got our new cat, Ozzy, who's just a little black cat with, like, white accents, and he is a fucking crazy motherfucker. We adopted him at, like, how old? He was young. Like, he was very much a kitten when we adopted him. I mean, he's still basically a kitten. He's just, like, the size of, like, he's not, like, a full-grown cat yet, but he's close. He's, like, maybe 4/4 the size that he's gonna be when he's fully grown, right? So he's getting up there. Had him since January? Maybe? I don't know if it's been a full 2 months yet. We definitely got him early January, but he's awesome. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably know who I'm talking about, because I've tweeted a lot of pictures of Ozzy because he's fucking cool. Someday I'll find a godhead. Someday. So my favorite thing about this whole situation, right, is that there's these Ipecac particle effects, right? You see all the green splotches? Those decay in their tint. I'm not sure if it has to do with how many times I've fired, or if it's just an overtime thing based on their size. But regardless, some of them are just black at this point. Because I've been here a while, you know. Not gonna lie about it. I just spent like 5 minutes talking about my pets. We're fine. If you're watching right now, comment. This will be like the cool kids club. All with K's though. Because we're that cool. We're hip. I'm gonna find you, Godhead. You're mine. So yeah, if you've watched this whole thing, be sure to comment. People who hit the timestamps, I'll be sure to put the time. If this is Godhead, the timestamp will be after I pick it up, so they won't have heard this part. Just don't worry, you're part of the, you know, the elite group of people who just can sit here and listen to me ramble for fucking 30 minutes. Speaking of rambling, I've talked about this before on the series, but I don't know. I mean, I got nothing else to talk about, so I might as well revisit some topics. I've been doing a lot of learning for like card flourishes, card tricks, and shit like that. It was the thing I was like super into when I was probably like 13 years old, and then I just kind of, for some reason, just stopped doing it. I don't know, because I was like, ooh, it's nerdy, probably. I don't know. That's probably what my fucking 14-year-old brain thought. But yeah, I'm getting back into it, and I'm learning how to spring cards for the first time. And when I say I'm learning, I mean like I have it down mostly. It's not like the cleanest, but I can spring cards like probably a solid 1.5 feet to my other hand, which is like not bad. I'm not the most accurate. It's accurate enough. I can catch it in one hand and then square the deck. It's not like clean, but you know, it's accurate. The problem is, because I have like no finger muscle whatsoever, right? Like I don't have shit for finger muscle, right? Which is like a normal thing, right? Most people don't have a lot of finger muscle, but my thumb is so fucking mad at me. Like my thumb, I had a couple days where I literally couldn't even practice card spring because it hurt. Like it was sore to a point of pain. It's fine now. Like it feels okay. Like if I bend it a very specific way, it hurts, but I'm sure it's just like a soreness or something. I don't think it's like dislocated or sprained or anything weird like that. It could be. I doubt it though. I mean, like, if it was, I'm sure it would hurt in, like, an entire range of motion rather than just at a specific point in motion, which is, like, folded up to my palm is where it hurts the most. When I, like, try to, like, touch my pinky finger with it, that's where I can feel the pain the most. Everything else is just fine, but, you know, it happens. When you're trying to exert yourself in a way that you haven't exerted yourself in a long time, it doesn't go well generally. So, it's kind of expected. It's like when you don't run for a long time and then you just fucking try to sprint or like run a mile and then you're like, oh man, I guess I'm dead now. I guess I'll just die right here on the spot. That's fine. I actually did that. High school, I tried, like, I did a lot of sporty things. I wasn't like part of teams or anything, but I like in gym I try-harded, right? Like, you know, because I didn't see the reason to not try in gym. Why not? It's the fucking only time of day where you're allowed to actually like physically exert yourself in a way that's fun, right? And you can compete with your friends and shit, and it's cool. So I obviously tried. I wasn't one of those people who was like you know, fucking finds a spot to hide and just sits around for fucking an hour. So I was like, you know, I was fairly fit, and then I got to college, right? And in college, I didn't do shit, right? Like, I walked to class, and that was that. And then we played a game of Ultimate Frisbee early on in the second semester, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I fucking love Ultimate. And I played the shit out of Ultimate before leaving high school. And I was like, yeah, Ultimate. So, you know, we played. 5 minutes later, I'm like, all right, I gotta take a breather. I gotta take a breather. Okay. And I sat there. I just sat still. All right, we've seen every fucking special item aside from Godhead. This is horseshit. I just sat there for like fucking 5 minutes, just waiting for my fucking body to refill with oxygen so I could actually like operate as a human being again. And since then, I've more or less stayed some amount of physically active because I realized that, you know, it's not gonna be good. We've seen every special item aside from soy milk and Godhead. Fuck you. God damn it. I want my Godhead. Come on, dude. Don't do me dirty like this. Everyone! There's the Polyphemus, dude. I need Godhead. I don't care about anything else. I just like Godhead. I'm so sad that I'm getting rid of Polyphemus too, because Polyphemus is so good. If I could have had Godhead and then seen Polyphemus in the next item room, that would have been ideal. Cool, you know. Also Little Brimstone, who is also special. So our chance of Godhead is so fucking low now. That's actually infuriating. Why can't I shove the fire like this? It never made sense to me. Nope, not grabbing Libra. It'll fuck us in the booty. I'm so sad to see all of these items just fucking vanish right in front of my goddamn eyes. There, okay, right. I was, you know, I keep thinking about it. I'm like, you know, maybe there's a special item I'm forgetting about. Now, there's just soy milk and Godhead. I think that's it. Well, Brimstone as well, but Brimstone. There's soy milk. Brimstone wouldn't be here because it's a devil room specific. So, what I've experienced before is I personally have never actually had to re-roll breakfast a shitload when I'm looking for an item. It just always shows up at some point before I'm re-rolling breakfast. So that's what I'm hoping will happen here, is that I'll see Godhead. But it seems like that is the breakfast that normally shows up when pools are emptied. I don't think I've seen everything, though. I think that's just it showing up because it's in an item pool. Nope. Alright, we've breakfasted ourselves. That's okay. That means all that's left is Godhead. It's the only thing we can get now. Is Godhead. Trust me, we will find Godhead. We will. Just gotta be patient. You know, if you're still watching now, man, you're fucking weird. You're crazy. You should hit that fucking timestamp that you see down there that shows 20 minutes from now. You're not gonna sit here for 20 more minutes listening to me talk about random shit. Nobody would do that. Well, the good news is there's still boss room items. And shop items. Those do exist. Those things are real. I can't wait for this video to come out for me to find out that I fucking re-rolled Godhead while like going off on a fucking tangent about my pets. Dude, you re-rolled Godhead 40 minutes ago. What the fuck are you doing? God damn it. Except I'm committing. The only time, look at this. I will stop if I don't find Godhead in the next 25 minutes. Because that'll be at an hour and a half. That'll be the point where I give up on the Godhead dream. I'm committed. I'm getting Godhead. Normally want a lot more pedestals to do this, by the way. So I would recommend if you're planning on doing something like this, find a way to create pedestals, like a blood bank, like a beggar, any way to create a pedestal so you can reroll more than one fucking pedestal to dig through 300 items to try and find fucking Godhead. And you have much higher chances of actually finding it once you've breakfasted yourself. Although be careful, you don't want to be Bisnap. You don't want to reroll into Godhead and then fucking reroll it again without realizing it. Luckily he was streaming that run and it wasn't a fucking video. If it was a video, I wonder what would happen. Would he have just like given up at some point, or would he have actually just kept going for Godhead? Because he was still going for it like during the stream, and then his chat was like, you fucking rerolled Godhead, and so after like 4 more rerolls he was like, fuck. But if it was a video, oh my god, it'd be like this right now. Motherfucking Godhead, I will find you. I will find you and I will murder your family. Four, 5, 6. Boom. 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 Man, I wonder what's happening on Twitter. I bet whatever it is way more interesting than this. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing, alright. Nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. This is the point where you get suspicious and you're like, man, did I reroll Godhead? I think I would have noticed Godhead. I definitely noticed Sacred Heart. And considering I've seen Godhead's sprite a hell of a lot more than Sacred Heart, I feel like I should recognize Godhead more than I would recognize Sacred Heart. I feel like if I was going to reroll one of them without noticing, it would have been Sacred Heart. Also because it takes so long to actually get my health back to get another reroll and then get another reroll. I'm definitely of the opinion that there's no way I could have rerolled Godhead without noticing, because I get to look at the sprite for fucking ages. This better be worth it. I know it literally can't be worth it at this point. There's no way. I'm just doing it now because I'm so committed to this. Alright, that's the 5-minute mark. 20 minutes left. So we're at 110. Been on this floor for almost a full hour. Oh, man. I'm just getting snug, too. Soon Mom's gonna boot us out. That'd be a cool mechanic. If you're on a floor for, like, fucking an actual entire hour, then Mom just... a fucking wall master comes down and fucking... kills you, just insta-kills you like it's over. I want to get out of this nightmare just as much as you guys do. I would welcome the opportunity. Or maybe that does happen. Maybe nobody sat on one floor for long enough to know. Maybe this will be the discovery. I'm heavily considering going into my video editing software and fucking just lopping this chunk out. I normally don't use, like, I don't edit, but this might be a situation where I have to. Because I don't want to upload a video that's like 2 fucking hours long, where an entire hour of it is nothing happening. But then I'd have to render it, and the rendering process is not great. I'm actually starting to wonder if I even have room on my machine for this video if it lasts too long. I'm getting spooked. I'm getting, you know, this is spoopy. So what's the chance of finding Godhead when you have all but one other special item? Or have seen all but one other special item? Is it like under 1% yet, or? Probably not. It's not that low. There's like 10 items, 10 special items, or 12? Is it 12? Well, if it's 12, I've seen 10. I'm just gonna go with the figure of 10, right? So 10. So after 2, you have a 25% chance. 3, you have a 12.5. 4, you have a 6.25. 5, you have a 3.125. It's low, right? It's actually like 1%. Fuck. That means I could reroll it 100 times, and like, I mean, like, you'd expect to see it after 100 rerolls, but then again, that's not how actual events occur. That's not, you can't just apply statistics like that. You can't just be like, 1%, that means after 100 rolls I'll have gotten it once. No. You can expect out of 100 trials, at least one will occur, but there is such a thing as variance when it comes to truly random things, or even pseudo-random things. So, it would be even possible to do 1,000 rerolls and theoretically not even see it once. I don't want that though. I would like to see Godhead. I just want Godhead. I'm starting to hallucinate, man. I've been in this room so long. Starting to see shit, man. I'm starting to see Godheads just floating around. Starting to see the Illuminati symbol, which is just Godhead upside down. Just fucking twirl in the center of the screen, then turn into a Dorito, and then get eaten by a fedora-wearing gentleman. There's just hit markers every time that I get damaged. I even hear the hit marker sound. Is that Snoop Dogg? I'm sorry, Snoop Lion? Trust me when I say I have the patience of a fucking champion. I mean, I am actually an incredibly patient person. Which seems very contrary to me when I play Dota. But it's true. I'm very patient. I understand things take time. I'm the guy that when you're driving down the street, right, and you're driving, you're trying to pull out of like a gas station or something onto a busy road, and like everybody in the lane that you're trying to get into is just, you know, they're not letting you in, right? They're blocking you out. I'm the guy who slows down a little bit and makes space for you, you know. I value other people's times a little bit higher than mine. I understand. Even if I have to be somewhere, I'll wait. I'll wait that extra 5 seconds. That's fine. 5 seconds ain't shit. Unless you're... I mean, like, here's the thing, right? When will 5 seconds on the road ever make a difference in you getting to your destination on time or not, right? It doesn't matter. If you're already late, being more late won't change anything, right? It's not like, oh, he was, you know, he was 5 minutes and 5 seconds late. He's fucking fired, right? Like, if you're 5 minutes late, that's bad enough. 5 minutes, 5 seconds is absolutely no different, right? And I can never imagine a scenario where somebody who, I mean, like, I've actually, like, witnessed road rage, and I can't imagine in any of the situations where I've seen people get mad if the situation could have, like, if the time that they're fighting over is any more than, like, 30 seconds. Probably 30 seconds is the most amount of time. And 30 seconds is, like, super generous in favor of, like, it being a lot of time, right? It's like, realistically, it's like 5 to 10 seconds all the time. There was actually a really funny moment when I was in high school, though. Me and my friends were being assholes going to one of my other friends' house. And to get there, you gotta go on, like, a really, really huge, like, big, busy road. And we were stopped at an intersection, and my friend who was driving, there's a car next to us, and it's, like, a really run-down sedan, really gross-looking, like, paint peeling off and fucking nasty. Dude driving it's got some, like, wicked, like, just unkempt facial hair, right? Not like a stylistic beard or anything. Like, it's just, you know, like, clearly he hasn't shaved for a bit. And he's got, like, a kind of like a crazy look, like a, you know, he looks at you funny. He's got, like, a crooked eye or something. And my friend who's driving, like, fucking rolls down his window, and the guy, like, this is middle of summer, so the guy's windows are down, of course. And my friend rolls down his window, leans over, right, puts his arm on the window, and he's like, "Nice car, buddy." And then the other guy fucking gets real mad. The guy fucking looks at my friend, and he's like, "Hey, I know my car's a piece of shit, buddy, but you don't have to remind me." And then fucking the light turns green. My friend who's driving is just fucking dying laughing. And the rest of us in the car are like, "Dude, don't do that. It was a red light, dude. You don't do that. You don't fucking yell at somebody at a red light. Like, fucking don't do that." Especially somebody who fucking is clearly much older than us. But the guy, I mean, he seemed like a good sport, you know. He didn't seem like he was gonna, like, murder us, but, you know, that doesn't change the fact that we were freaking out. In hindsight, it was a pretty funny situation. That reminds me of a lot of the dumb shit that I did in high school with my friends. Like, I mean, I won't explicitly state certain ones, as it may be incriminating, may or may not. Let's be clear. But we did do some silly shit. One of the most fun things that we did was, what do we call it? Like, we would go yelling. I think is what we said. I think that was like the way to describe it. Basically, we would drive around in a car, right? And like in a not so populated area, right? Like an area where if you yell something out of your car, the person you're yelling at will hear you, right? Like so, like not middle of the town, but also not a place where you won't see anybody, right? Like you know, like a middle sort of middle ground of those two, right? And then we drive by, see a person walking either opposite direction as us or same direction as us, you know, from a nice distance, decide who's gonna yell, and then that person would roll down their window and fucking just yell random shit at the person, and then we just drive away and see what their reactions would be. It's very asshole-ish, right? Like, and you know, I wouldn't say I'm proud of it, but it was funny as fuck, so whatever. One of the best things that I said when we were going yelling, I don't remember how I came up with it, but some motherfucker, right? He was wearing like a really ugly sweater, because that's like the hipster thing, right? And as we went past him, I yelled out of the car, "Hey, nice sweater, you fruit!" And then I just fucking like died laughing. I couldn't even I don't know if anybody else is laughing, but it was so fucking funny to me. In hindsight, maybe it wasn't that funny, but you know what? It was funny in the moment. I felt proud of myself that I came up with that, so. But Goose, that's homophobic. As you can probably tell, I'm getting a little bit slower at doing this, because I don't want to commit more brain power to it. Just give me Godhead! Isn't that hard? I mean, I guess it is. Four, 5, 6. Oh, and by the way, the delivery on the nice sweater, you fruit, was pretty much exactly what I did there. It was like there was a small pause, right? Like I was still formulating the thought, right? Like there was the, "Hey, nice sweater, you fruit," like that kind of a. And I remember it vividly. As you do most things that are fucking weird. That's the weirdest thing about memory, is that like you have very, very distinct memories, and generally memories they have to do with emotion. So you remember incredibly funny things, you remember incredibly sad things, you remember things that made you very angry. But like if you were just kind of, you know, middle all emotions, you probably don't remember it unless it was like an impactful sort of a thing that, you know, you felt the need to remember. Which is why a lot of people, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, a lot of people will say, like, you know, they've dealt with depression their whole life, which can be true. But to be honest, I think most people who do deal with depression, it's like a later in life sort of thing. I don't think as a kid most people are depressed. There are kids with depression, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that doesn't happen. And don't feel bad if you have had depression since you were a child, but I don't know. It's just that you remember, like, the sad memories a lot more, so you get some nice confirmation bias. I mean, like, I'm at least realistic. Like, I definitely have social anxiety, and I'm not going to say that I've been socially anxious my whole life, because I absolutely have not been. When I was in fucking grade school, I had absolutely no problem with any sort of anxiety. And then middle school. Middle school is also not terrible, although middle school is where my first pet died. That's when Jesse passed away. So maybe that had something to do with anxiety. I don't know. Maybe that was very impactful. You never know. Comes out of nowhere. Like I said, you know, we're going to an hour 30. We're at 125. I'm using the recording timer, by the way, not the in-game timer. Real time, not time minus anything that pauses the game. After time's up, I'll do one more. Just as the Hail Mary. Maybe get the Mize. You never know. Also, has Kane's other eye hit a corner once? I don't think it has. It came close there. It's just like the screensaver. Guys, I'm starting to lose hope. Something tells me it's not going to happen. Maybe I need a new hope. Insert Star Wars Episode 4 product placement here. I believe I have memorized every single note in this song. I like to imagine that there's a literal person, literal, not little, you might have misheard me, a literal person playing the piano this whole time, and they're just playing on emotions. So as you can hear, like, you know, it's kind of like a eerie sort of a piano. And then there's the part coming up. You know, he's getting a little into it. And then here he's like releasing emotion. And he's been doing this for an hour, you know. He's like really into it. Like this is his masterpiece. Dum 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 dum. I'm sure you're picking up what I'm putting down. Man, I'm glad I started uploading the first video that's supposed to go up in 2.5 hours. I started uploading before I recorded more episodes. No, I'm very glad I did. Because at this point, man, I'd be cutting it close. Okay, we're almost there. 129.35. Two more. Looks like all we'll have time for is two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll. All right, this is the last time. The last attempt to Rooney. Give me Godhead. Yeah, of course. Fuck you. Sack of shit. Whatever. You know what? We went for an hour and a half. We tried. Tried our hardest. Shit. Whatever. I'm just blowing up the fire, getting my my spirit hearts, and then I'm out of here. Fuck you. All right. All right, here we are. Necropolis 2, we did it, guys. We made it. Holy shit. Playing Isaac? What the fuck? Help me. I don't know what's happening. Are these enemies that I have to shoot? Flatworm. That might not actually do anything, but it might do slightly more than Matchstick. Holy shit, dude. I can't even handle this right now. I really do wish we had Godhead. This is actually, like, awful. I wish we had picked up, like, one of those items. This run actually might be incredibly difficult at this point. Holy shit. Alright, these enemies are assholes. Because they're, like, they're half invulnerable, I'd say. Alright. Back to playing the video game. Will I throw a key for breakfast? Well, my keys aren't really going to do much else, so sure. Let's get some more red hearts. I will look for a shop, of course. Shop is the thing I do want to find. What? Oh god. Alright, so we're making this room like some amount more dangerous than it needs to be. That's okay. So these flies are actually like some of the worst enemies. Like, if we had Godhead, right? Like, think about it. How easy would all of these rooms have been? A lot easier than this. Alright. So let's find some, let's pick up a shop item. I don't want to shoot that fire, actually. The map is good. I'll take the map. I'll also take this. It's good enough for now, I'd say. And we'll find our way to our boss, nice and easy. Oh my fuck. Oh, those fucking shots. Eh. So I wonder if we one-shot bosses, like, entirely. I'm not sure if we do. I feel like we should. I feel like if we're shooting this slowly, our damage should be immense. So let's hope we do. We don't even come close. Holy shit, dude. I really wish I had Godhead. Jesus, fuck you. I want to damage you. There we go. So luckily, her stomp is an explosion. So we don't have to worry about that. But man, we don't actually deal enough damage. This run, it took a nosedive. Like, real fast descent. And now it's shit. But, in fairness, I had to stop at some point. You know. There's no way in fuck that I'm gonna actually just sit there until Godhead if it's gonna take me like 4 hours. So, I had to make a stand, make a change. I don't remember any of the other lyrics. Isn't that how that song goes? Take a stance, make a change. Da -da -da, da -da -da, da, something like that. Hope so. That sounds accurate enough. Libra could have been... You know, there's a lot of items that I regret not picking up. In fact, all of them. So, you know what? Fuck. I have fucked up. You have you've gotten me. Oh my god. Alright, he killed himself on the poop. Please, boss, be this direction. If the boss isn't this direction, I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out. I'm gonna blow my brains out anyway after this run. Probably. We'll see. I mean, probably not. Not like literal, right? But like, holy shit, dude. This is so fucking dumb. Finally have a breaking run. Finally get Sacred Art. Literally nothing else good happens. Oh, it's Skolex. Alright. I'm never killing this guy. Alright, I lied. I can actually hit him. It's not a frequent thing, but I can hit him. Fuck. I gotta shoot that like real late, actually. Like that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah! No deal! Oh. That's frustrating. Where's a spot I can kill myself? Boop. God damn it. That's not what I want. Okay. It's not good enough. Like, there's no way I can get my tears up, right? I just need to keep stacking on damage. That's the strat, right? It's just keep stacking on damage. That's actually, like, ideal. That's a damage up and a shot speed up. Thank God. What's our shot speed looking like? That is a regular shot, almost. We're getting there. The slow climb back up to regular shots. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. Nuh-uh. Not this room. See ya. Not today. Not today. Okay. I cannot slay them faster than they regenerate. So this will be our plan for the rest of eternity. Until the chest. At which point this cannot be our plan. Also, this room we cannot do that as our plan. Oh, I just want to hit more than one. God damn it. Oh, I got two. I nailed it. I'm victorious. I did it. It's not even like any... Oh my god, our damage is so fucking low. Why couldn't you just give me Godhead game? Why'd you gotta be this way, game? Also, fuck Mom's Heart when you have super low tiers. Like, just in general, fuck Mom's Heart. Because this is so frustrating to deal with. Like, the actual, like, waves of enemies are not cool. They're not cool. They're fucking not cool. That's okay, though. The worst thing is, we can't even be carried on the chest. Like, we actually have to do the chest completely 100% legit. Holy shit, dude. There's like one place Isaac can be, so. See? Shit. Wait, where am I? I'm lost. Is that, wait, Isaac wasn't? What the fuck? That seems wrong. He's all the way over there then? I can kill that room. That's a room I can handle. I can handle this room, but I don't fucking... Alright, well, I've basically finished it, so I might as well. Why is it all big rooms before the fucking bosses? Like, the only room that I actually have to fight are... They're all big rooms. I mean, now I actually have to fight rooms once I make it to the chest. Can you fucking die, Boney? Where are you going? Where are you going, you motherfucker? Thank you, Penny. I can't dodge Isaac. I'm taking damage faster than I can heal it. Stop spawning them! Oh my god, I can't actually deal with them! Okay. Alright. How? Okay, whatever. Okay, thank you for being kind for the first time. I needed it. Man, I wonder what's in these chests. Well, I wish we could actually make a beeline for the fucking blue baby fight, but we cannot. It's become a bullet hell sim. Like, this is frustrating. So, yeah, you can't blow up the doors to get out of here quickly when you're on the chest. Which sucks some major dick. This is Major Dick reporting. So I don't know which direction seems most likely. I'm gonna test all of them, starting with the closer ones. Oh, man. Could they make explosions actually, like, the AoE on the explosions scale with your damage so you never run into an issue? Like, your fucking tears... Nice. Your tears explode on enemies, but the explosion's smaller than the, you know, so it can't hit. So if I grab this, because D6 doesn't do shit, so let's take Yumhart in here. So if this fight gets hairy, like we got her out. So we just need to bomb ourselves twice every time we get hit. I mean twice basically, or 4 times. Yeah, when we get hit 4 times, we regenerate Well, hang on. No, it's more complicated than that. I'm wrong. Ignore me. Basically, Yumheart gives us more health. Duh. I said, oh, thank God, I'm done. Nope, nope, not doing breaking runs in the future. Fuck breaking runs. Fuck that. I'm so mad. God damn it. I just wasted an hour of my goddamn life. Fuck.